Welcome to the Night Radio and Television Station. Here comes to the news today. The government issued Decree number 58 on August 31st, 2022 on the registration and the operation management of foreign non-governmental organizations in Vietnam. This decree officially takes effect from November 1st, 2022. Accordingly, the types of registration papers issued under Decree number 12 of March 1st, 2012 of the Government on Registration and Operation Management of Foreign Non-Governmental Organizations continue to be valid until the expiration date of issuance. In addition, the project's office registration certificates has been issued according to the provisions of Decree number 12 of March 1st, 2012 of the Government on Registration and Operation Management of Foreign Non-Governmental Organizations that are allowed to receive access to the projects, continue to amend, supplement and reissue according to the provisions of the above decrees until its expiration, and then to be considered for conversion into form of the operation registration certificates or the representative office registration of establishment by regulation in this decree. According to the General Statistics Office, the rent price increased again due to the high demands of the people. Some localities increased tuition fees for the new school year 2022 to 2023, causing the consumer price index in October 2022 to increase by 0.15% compared to the previous months. Compared to the December 2021, CPI in May increased by 4.16% and by 4.3% over the same period 2021. On average, in 10 months of 2022, CPI increased by 2.89% over the same period last year. Core inflation increased by 2.14%. In the 0.15% increase of the CPI in October 2022 compared to the previous month, there were 9 groups of goods and services with an increase in the price index and 2 groups of goods with a decrease in the price index, in which the 9 groups of goods and services have increased price index, including group of education, group of housing and building materials, group of beverages and tobacco, group of garments, hats, shoes, group of food and food services. College of Technology and Management Sonalizy on October 29 held the opening ceremony of 2022 to 2023 school year. In the academic years 2022 to 2023, the school now has more than 300,000 students studying 17 majors, including 1,600 new students. At the opening ceremony, Ms. Arai Shiho, director of Vietnam-Japan GBA Company, shared the topic, Setting Goals, Managing Life. The student also interacted online with the former student Bùi Thế Trường, who is currently the founder and director of ADMD J&D Enterprises of the Philippines, continuing the work of strengthening operation and training links with the enterprises. At the ceremony, the university signed a contract with the 8 enterprises, bringing the total number of the enterprises to 56. On these occasions, businesses sponsored the school scholarship fund for 100 million VND. 53 students with excellent academic performance were also rewarded. State Councilor and the Foreign Minister of China Wang Yi, October 29, had the council call with the U.S. Ambassador to China, Nicholas Burns. At the meeting with Ambassador Burns, Foreign Minister Wang Yi noted that China-U.S. relations are at the critical juncture, and the international community generally expects to see the two countries' relations develop stably. He expressed hope that Mr. Burns, as U.S. Ambassador to China, would act to build the bridge between the two sides. For his part, Ambassador Burns says that the U.S.-China relationships is important to the two countries and to the world, and the U.S. is willing to strengthen communication with China to manage differences and promote cooperation. Russia on October 29 suspended its participation in the landmark agreement that allowed vital grain exports from Ukraine, blaming alleged drone attacks on Russian ships in Crimea. The announcement comes after the Russian military accused Ukraine of the large-scale drone strike against Russia's Black Sea Fleet, which Ukraine denied, while the United Nations called for maintained agreement. The agreement brokered by Turkey and the UN signed between Russia and Ukraine in July is crucial to defend the global food crisis caused by the conflict. The agreement allows the export of more than 9 million tons of grain from Ukraine and will be renewed on November 19. A Turkish source says that the country was not informed of Russia's suspensions of operation, while Ukraine and the United Nations pushed for the agreement to remain in force. This is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Goodbye.